I want you to imagine that you're in the future and you've actually made it. You are in your dream job. You've created your dream business for yourself. And there's still admin to do. And you are actually quite tired of this stuff. And you're sitting at your desk and your head is heavy and your eyes are tired. And you realize that that is not what you imagined when you imagined your dream job. That is really not what you wanted. But then also you remember this video. And in this video, I'm actually telling you that you don't have to do this stuff anymore, especially in the future. But the future can be very soon. So this is very exciting. So actually, you will be able to automate any of those repetitive or any of those admin tasks that they usually are repetitive, and even sometimes ones that are not so repetitive. You'll be surprised how much you can automate. And you can use AI to do that. And I can help you with learning how to do that. So in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I think how the future will look like, and then why it will look like that. And then I want to tell you about some stuff that I have already experienced. And then I'll tell you how I can help you as well. So AI has progressed a lot in the last 3 years. There has been a lot of progress. It's been going on for decades, the development of AI, but in the last 3 years, there was just a lot of capital flowing into it. And that's why we've seen this explosion. Started with large language models, right? You know, ChatGPT was the moment when it really started to get going, and then everyone else followed. Google and OpenAI. Yeah, OpenAI was the first one, but Google, Microsoft, they all went into it. XAI and DeepSeek and Anthropic. There were lots and lots and lots of companies who are heavily invested in this, and that made these large language models better and better and better. And there's one specific field that they're very good in, and that is coding. So that's what I'm mostly talking about right now. They can obviously do a lot more, so they can handle text very well, they can write text very well, rewrite text, help you writing, help you even, there are voice models out there already that can help you with your articulation and your how all these things. But coding is the one thing that is actually furthest, because coding is something logical. So it's quite easy for these for AI to understand coding, and there's so much documentation online as well. So there's so much documentation about coding that it was easy to pick it up for the AIs, and then it's also quite easily to prove if something worked. So if the AI comes up with some sort of code, it can actually, nowadays they can even test their own code, and they can go through it and see if there's anything, if it would work. So you could even take a piece of code, put a little error in there, like delete some lines, and then ask the AI if this would work, and it'll tell you, no, there's something missing. So they get very good at that. And there's one more factor, and that is the price of it all, because there's so much competitiveness because of all the capital. We live in a capitalism society, so money is the driver for this, right? And because there's so many competitors, the price has to be pushed down. And then also another factor, there are lots of companies who put out open source models, so you can actually get the source code for the AI and you can create your own AI, and that creates even more AI options. And there's so many LLMs now anymore. I don't even want to try to count them. And they are all competing with each other, and it's really amazing. And because of all this competition, it gets cheaper and better. And I actually believe that it will be free, because the big companies, they will offer their AIs for free to use for everyone, because they want you to use their whole product line. So they have devices or other or big software that they use, or like a whole suite of systems. You know, the Microsoft or the Apple, the whole infrastructure. If you want to use them, they will just give it to you for free, because it's quite it's very compelling. If you've got a very smart device with the smartest AI, then they will just give it, then the people will use their products more. So I believe we are going to have the best AIs for free, or the top notch models they always charge for, but then they will always put it, when they've got a new one, they will put the top notch model from last month, they put it in the free tier, and everyone can use it. And they're getting so good that even the low performing models, they're already so good that you can do the code anyway yourself. It will more be at some point that the highest, best models, that they will be the ones that can actually do science and create new AIs, and they will, the high tier models, they will always be the absolute best, and they won't even worry much about coding anymore, I think. So we can actually use these free AI models to make our own code, make our own systems, and you do not need to be a coder for this. So I am not a coder, and I have already created a few apps, a few software applications, scripts that I can run myself, and I'm always surprised how well they work. And it's gotten, I'm doing this since like 1.5 years or something, that I tried try to start automating some stuff, and it works surprisingly well. And the in that time, in these 1.5 years, it's gotten a lot shorter, or a lot quicker. I've gotten a lot quicker with making an application, and even more complicated ones. There's two reasons why that is. One, because the AIs are getting a lot better, and the second is because I got a feel for it now, how good my prompts are, and that is where I can actually help you, because there is that prompting aspect. The better your prompts are, the better your application will be, and the quicker you get good results. So if you use a bad prompt, and I sometimes do this, sometimes I'm lazy, happens too, and I do a lazy prompt where I don't use all the techniques that I should use, that I normally use, and then I get bugs in there, and it doesn't work as I wanted it to work. That's that program that I'm writing, and or it just doesn't work at all, and I cannot get it to work. So there is that aspect of, you need to think it through, and you need to know a few techniques, and you can learn them, and I can actually teach you how to do that. So it doesn't take a lot, but there is these techniques, and I would love to show them to you, and I'm pretty sure I can do that pretty well. So head on over to kryko.co.nz, and it'll be linked below as well. And just hit me up book a course, and I really want to help you. And there's one more thing. I want to do it for good. So I want to help the good people. I want you, if you are doing good work, you are helping the world. So you are, in some way, you are helping make the world better. Then I want to help you. And I don't want to help the people who are just out there for profit and they don't care about the environment or the health of people or the well-being of people. So I really want to consider the ethical side of it and the how much good you are doing. So if you are doing something good, it's definitely time to reach out to me. I if you are doing some charitable work, some very good work, we'll make a deal. I'll help you. I want to help you. Okay. So, and then it's really exciting because you will actually be able to get your tasks that are actually just annoying tasks. Any tasks that you find annoying or boring or repetitive or that free up some time or even just some brain time for you, that you have some more capacity, you can do it now, and I can teach you how. And yeah, let's go. Let's do it. And yeah, thanks for watching this. See you soon.